Hey, good morning to the people of the American States. I'm John Dutton, the real John Dutton, talking to you this morning, early in Houston, Texas, where it is 19 degrees, uh, very cold. I want to thank those who hit the love button on my TikTok channel, and I want to thank those who made comments. I had some thoughts this morning relative to a comment that was made, and it was about ownership of property. And to that person, I did answer, but I also want to say that ownership of property is a real thing. We can all be kings and queens of our property. Our properties were stolen from us a long time ago, and they were stolen by our acquiescence. We didn't challenge. Of course, we didn't know how our properties were stolen, and however, they were stolen. They were stolen through probate, and they were stolen in many more ways than that. And we'll get into that in the future. However, you can have ownership over your automobiles as long as, or your trucks, whatever you have, as long as you own them outright. They have to be paid off. You can't be financing them. And you have to have the manufacturer's certificate of origin, which you can get, and I'll explain another time what that is. And when you do receive that MCO and you truly own your vehicle, you own your vehicle. And because right now the state owns all of our vehicles. If you're financing your vehicles, you got a certificate of title, and the state owns that vehicle. As far as our properties, same thing. We're just tenants on our lands. And you can get your land back in superior title through a land patent, and that's a completely different process on its own. And however, I do want to say that once you get superior title on all your property, you still have to know how to defend that property. And it's important that you educate yourself and inform yourself. And I did see a comment, someone said, hey, just, you can get on Google and Google the forms. Yes, you can. Google's a wonderful place to get information. And there's a lot of people that are knowledgeable. But let me just say this about forms. Once you fill out a form and you turn that form in, or I'm going to say before you turn that form in, but once you get a form from just off of Google, you don't know the source of that form. You don't know who was behind constructing that form. And there's certain things in the way that a form is set up, and attorneys have done this. And so there's a lot of tricks out there. And I just want to say, before you just jump on Google and you download a form and you put all your information that you think, according to how the form is asking for it, and then submit it to any governing authority. Just keep this in mind, that once you do that, you own it. It becomes yours. And if it's wrong, well, there's a lot of people running around claiming to be sovereign citizens. Sovereign citizens, for one thing, those two terms don't mix at all. You can't be sovereign and be a citizen too. And so they feel like, after they've filled out this form, or these forms, a group of forms, that they're free. And I've just heard too many horror stories out there about people, and you can see it online. People are getting themselves in trouble because they felt like they've went through a process and filled out these forms. And I can't say where they got them. I'm just speaking in general. But they've gotten themselves in trouble, ended up in jail. So I just would caution the people out there, before you just get on Google and you download the forms that, these different sources out there are claiming to be credible. Just do your research. I'm working right now to build a network of people to bring in my network that I know are credible people, that I know, and these are people that I use their system. And until I have a conversation with them, I'm not going to reveal, these people, because I just feel like I need to have a chance to get with them and discuss moving forward. But please be careful when you use Google. Please be careful and cross-check the sources that you're using, including me. Well, I want to thank all those who did comment, and I'm off on my way to work. Yes, the true John Dutton does have a job, and I look forward to speaking to you again.